Hi und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Life is Strange Reunion. Wir schauen jetzt mal weiter, was hier passiert ist. Vielleicht können wir mit den Polizisten reden.
Fire department. They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont's? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Ich will gerne wissen, was hier passiert ist, also.
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Warte mal, was ist das für ein... Okay, so eine Schriftart habe ich noch nie gesehen, für Sheriff auf einem Auto zu schreiben. Warte mal kurz, ich bin sofort wieder da. So, machen wir mal weiter. Und hier brennt es. Was ist passiert?
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Loretta, wer war das nochmal? War das nicht die... Keine Ahnung.
Where did all this come from?
Waren wir hier schon mal? Also... So dieser Ort, der kommt mir gar nicht bekannt vor. Ich will gerne wissen, was da los ist, Alter. Also, warum passiert das? Okay, warte, ich muss mal kurz meinen Stuhl holen. Ja. Oh.
I'm rewinding time, but this fire is too far back to stop.
Okay, aber waren wir hier schon mal? Das sieht gar nicht aus wie ein Ort, den ich kenne.
Damn it!
The security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Nein, die Kamera. Oh.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
Ist das Chloe?
No. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Okay, das heißt, wir gehen zu vor dem Trip, also.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was.
Okay, ich mag diesen Song irgendwie.
I can do something. I have to do something.
Komm, stehen wir mal auf.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Was? Was? War was auf dem Bild, was ich nicht gesehen habe?
Hello?
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
Dann schauen wir mal, was in den 3 Tagen passiert ist, wo sie weg war. Dann haben wir die 3 Tage Zeit, um alles zu verändern. Irgendwie der Campus sieht irgendwie etwas anders aus als im zweiten Teil. Als in Double Exposure. Ja, wie viel Teil ist das überhaupt?
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Ich nehme mir einen Kaugummi. Nein, ein Kaugummi. So.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Okay, da gibt es auf jeden Fall nicht lang. Warte mal, wo ist Moses? Büro. Ah, hier! Ja, hier waren wir mal.
I
Lass
told
einfach mal rein,
Dr.
ja.
Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean...
it was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Well, we have to spend money. My predecessor's love of historic preservation has left us with beautiful buildings and cracked foundations. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Was ein Arschloch.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, Did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone. I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Okay, gut, und was müssen wir jetzt zurückspulen?
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z. Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together.
So, dann...
You really
Danke,
missed your
Monty.
calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But... Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Okay.
Yoink?
Herausfinden, wer den Schwertmeister getötet hat.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z.
Get us out of here!
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie. If she ever comes back.
Ja, stopp schon.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster?
Okay.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer? So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? Moses'
Der Wasserkocher
secret
war's.
contraband kettle out in the open?
Ich sage jetzt einfach mal, das war die Mina doll, oder wie sie heißt.
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough.
Ich finde es geil, dass er
Okay,
zurück ist.
ask me again.
Max.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Okay,
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
dann würde ich sagen, brechen wir ein.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Okay, warum machst du zweimal
I'm
hintereinander die Taste
probably
kaputt?
not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Gibt es irgendwo hier so ein Kissen, das wir dahin legen können? Oben gibt's nichts. Hier ein Kissen.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Okay, was war das gerade für eine Lache?
Yes.
So, jetzt haben wir die Tasse. Hier.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Ja, das würde ich sagen, tun wir dann in der nächsten Episode, Leute. Ich hoffe dann, dass es euch gefallen hat und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder bei Life is Strange Reunion. Bis dann und tschüss.